So hello there students, welcome again to this new online lesson. So today we are going to tackle a new lesson which is about fitness and fun, right? So fitness, as we know, it is the state of being physically great, right? And having a good body shape, right? Fun, okay, it's the state of having fun or amusement when you are doing something, right? So to start the lesson, we have a kind of reading, right? We're going to start this kind of questions you must answer. Then you move to this kind of questions, right? So first of all, have a look, okay? Have a quick look at this kind of text, which is a website that is talking about a gym, okay? A gym website, right? So try to have a quick look and try to answer these questions, okay? First question, what is the website, okay, about? Okay, what is the general idea of the website? Where do you click if you want to find out more about the center's facilities, right? Then we have, where do you click if you want to become a member, right? Where do you click if you want to write an email to Go For It? Okay, we said that Go For It is the name of this gym, right? Of this sports center. Number 5, what information do members of Go For It need to give to log in? Okay, to log in. So after the first activity, we're going to have a reading about this website. Okay, as we see, we have a website that is divided into kind of, let's call them topics or interests. Okay, so it starts with the history. Okay, the history. Then it moves to the philosophy of this center or gym. Okay, the philosophy, we mean the idea of this gym, right? What we offer. Okay, what we offer, we mean here the product. Okay, the product of this center. Okay, the things that the center offer you as a product. Facilities. Okay, the things that extra. Okay, or the things that hesitate you to become a member of the center, right? Or let's call them, okay, the means, okay, the means that this center offer you, right? Then after that, okay, we're going to have new centers, okay, the new centers that are going to be opened in relationship to this kind of center, okay? Then we are going to see kind of comments on this center, okay? Let's listen now to the text and try to understand well what is it about.
The Go For It Center was opened in 2003 by Jake Lewis. He was a PE teacher for 15 years and he wanted to use his experience to help kids more.
Okay, second text, philosophy.
It's simple. The best way to get teenagers to exercise is to make working out fun.
I used to see a lot of overweight kids who needed a good workout, and I thought there must be some way to get them into the gym,
says Jake Lewis.
So I brought exercise and technology together, and Go For It was born.
Okay, so this is the idea of this center, Go For It. So let's see what we offer, I mean the product, right, as we said.
We have all the standard equipment you find in a gym, but we also have gaming machines. So instead of just riding an exercise bike or running on a treadmill, you can race your friends through a jungle or have a dance competition on our dance arcade games. Try it You just might like it and stick to it. All games are up to date and loads of fun.
Okay, great. So these are the products that this center offers, right? Let's see the facilities.
We have free Wi-Fi, a study center, and a cafe serving tasty, healthy food and fruit juices.
Okay, great. Now, let's see new centers. What do we mean by that, right?
We are opening 3 new centers in the city later this year. So soon you will be able to find a fitness center near you.
Okay, now let's see, as we said, the comments. But before we have a kind of, let's call it an advertisement tag. Okay, it's a tag of an advertisement of this sports center. Okay, so we have 109 euros. Okay, membership fee. Okay, including fee sessions with a personal trainer. Okay, so basically here we are going to we understand, okay, the kind of or the way of payment. Okay, how do we what are we going to pay, right? So as we see here, sessions including free sessions and the personal training. Okay, so let's see this person and the second person. Okay, Vicky Bradshaw, age 16, and Paul Peters, age 15. Okay, let's see what did they say.
I used to be really unfit, but since I joined Go For It, I love working out. I've also joined an athletics club where I run the 400 metres. My coach wants me to run in next month's local championship. Who knows, I might even win a medal. And it's all because of Go For It.
Okay, great. Let's see the second one.
I started going to Go For It just for the gaming machines, but now I love all the equipment there. I've become really energetic and I can't get enough.
Good, so this is the text, okay, about this kind of sports center or gym, okay? So if you have a kind of question or a hard word that you didn't understand, try to ask for explanations, right? So kind of comprehension questions. We have now listen, read and write T for true, okay, F for false, or NM, which is for not mentioned, okay? If we have a kind of the sentences that have not been mentioned in the text, try to put just NM, right? So number 1, we have a teacher opened this first, okay, the first Go For It fitness center, okay? We have Jack Lewis wanted to find a fun way for teenagers to exercise. You can find traditional game equipment at Go For It. Traditional, we mean okay, old. It's like old-fashioned equipment, right? It's not really modern ones. Number 4, there is okay a place where you can do your homework at Go For It. Number 5, the new Go For It fitness centers, okay, will be bigger and better. 6, if you join Go For It, the first session is free, right? Means you are not going to pay the first session, okay? Go For It helped Vicky Bradshaw become a better athlete. Number 8, Paul Peters doesn't enjoy gaming, okay? Gaming means the act of, okay, exercising, right? Machines anymore, right? So try to have a look at the text again and put T or F or an M, right? So when you finish, please try to move on to the vocabulary activity, right? So here we are going to see some kind of vocabulary that are in the field of exercising, practicing sports, okay, the field of okay, fitness or sports in general, right? So you're going to have the activity of circle the correct words, right? So what I would like you to focus in is that you are going to have the same two words in two sentences, right? For example, sentence number 1, sentence number 2, you are going to find the same words. For example, practicing working out and practicing working out. But which one is going to work in the, for example, sentence number 1 or sentence number 2, right? 3, 4, for example, part, place, okay, which one is going to work here and which one is going to work here? So let's define them first. Let's start with practice and working out. So practice basically means, and working out, both of them, means the act of repeating, okay? You repeat something, okay? But the difference here is that in which field, okay? With practice, for example, we repeat, for example, exercises. We practice exercises, for example, of grammar. Okay, we can say it. But working out, okay, to work out means the act of repeating a physical movement, right? It's basically in the field of fitness sports, right? Okay, so in sentence number 3 and 4, we have a kind of part, place. But as you notice here, we have before the two words, we have the word take. Okay, take. Okay, take part or place, or take part or place, right? So let's start by take part. Which is to take part? Okay, take part means to participate in a specific, let's call it competition, right? To participate. Take place means something that happened in a place, right? The place where something happened, right? Or happens. So 5 and 6, we have win and beat, right? Win and beat, both of them mean to be better than somebody in something, right? For example, but they have got a specific use. For example, you win a competition, you win a trophy, something or a competition that a lot of persons participate in, right? But beat, you beat one, okay? You beat your enemy, for example, okay? Your enemy, you beat him, for example, in something, in a game, in let's call it in something that has to do just between you and him or her, okay? Number 7 and 8, we have champions, okay? Champions and athletes. Okay, what is the difference between this? Okay, champions and athletes. Okay, so basically the difference between athletes and the champion is that champion, okay, is you might find, for example, a lot of athletes in a specific sport, but there is one athlete who is the champion of all the athletes, right? So both of them are not really the same, right? They are used in a very specific places, right? Then we have prize, okay, prizes or prize and medal, okay? Prizes and medal. Okay, basically these two terms, we win them, okay? For example, the athlete, okay, wins, for example, the golden medal in, let's call it the Olympics of or certain competitions, right? But there is a slight of difference between these two words, okay? So the prize, okay, so for example, let's pretend the school organizes a kind of competition, right? The competition is going to have a kind of prize, okay? Means just one prize that is going to be won by, for example, the one of the students. Medals, we can find, for example, a competition that has got 3 medals to win, right? For example, the golden medal, the bronze medal, and the the silver medal, right? So this is the difference between these two words. So when you finish, please, again, try to go to workbook, right? Page 49, exercise A. Okay, so we have complete the text with the words in the box, right? We have up to date. Okay, up to date means renew. Okay, to renew something. For example, we have a kind of application on your mobile phone, and you want to update it. Means you want to add more things on it. Okay, more new things on it, right? Place, we know it's part. Okay, we know it. We saw it in the previous activity. Race. Okay, race is a kind of competition too. Okay, for example, the horse race or the motorbike race, right? Things where people try to race, okay, in order to win the competition. Unfit, okay, unfit. Okay, so unfit is the opposite of fit, right? Fit means being able physically to practice sports, right? Unfit means not being able to practice sports. Middle, okay, we saw it. Energetic, maybe we know it. Energetic, a person who is energetic, okay. So, or a person who is, okay, active. Let's call it active. We have a treadmill, okay, a treadmill. So it's a kind of equipment that we find in the gym, right? So the thing that we walk on, or we can have we can jog or run on it. Okay, you know that kind of machine. Okay, we call it the treadmill. Okay, so we have it in the student's book here. Okay, let me find it for you. So this is the treadmill, right? The thing where we can have a kind of jogging, right? So let's go back. We have personal. Okay, personal, it's we know it. So something which is personal. Okay, specific to a person. Okay, belongs to a person, right? So please, again, when you finish, go back to your student's book and let's have a grammar lesson, right? Can, could, be, able to. And could, might, must, and can't. So you will say that these kind of words, we saw them last session, right? But we are going to see another function of these verbs, right? Last session we saw how to ask questions using this can, could, be able. For example, to ask for permission, just to give permission, as we see here. Okay, ask and give permission. Then we have to offer or help, okay, or to offer a help or make a request, to make a polite request. Okay, so these are words that are related specifically to questions, right? But now we are going to see them as a modal verbs, right? Modal verbs. So, for example, can, could, okay, as modal verbs. Let's see. So we have we use can to express ability. Okay, so I can, for example, ride a bike. So means I have the ability to ride the bike. All right, I'm capable to ride a bike. Right, I have the capacity to ride it. Right. Could, okay, use could. It's the same as can, but it's can in the past, right? To express the ability in the past. For example, I can ride a bike, right? I can ride a bike. In the past, I could ride a bike. Maybe now I'm having an injury on my feet or something, right? I could ride a bike in the past. For example, I could climb trees when I was young, okay? Be able to, it's the same as can and could, but the difference is that be able is we use it in other tenses that we cannot use could and can, right? For example, to express ability in and forms all tenses. It is mainly used in tenses where we cannot use can and can or could, right? For example, he will be able to play football, right? We cannot say he will be, okay, can, or he will be could. Okay, it's not grammatically, it's not correct because we already have a modal verb here. We cannot have two modal verbs at the same place, so we can use be able to. Okay, I will be able to play football on Saturday, right? Next we have may, might, and could, right? So basically we use may, might, and could to express possibility, right? Possibility, things that are possible. We are, okay, possibly to do them, okay, where? When? In the present or future, okay? We use them only in the present and future. Might expresses slight possibilities. So might is less stronger than may, right? It's less stronger. May is more stronger than might in the possibility, right? In expressing possibility. So we're going to have an example here. We might or might or could go to the summer festival next weekend, right? Note, we have a kind of note. We use may not, or may not, or might not to express lack of possibility in the present or future, right? It's like to make the negation of the possibility. I'm not possible, for example, to visit Japan next week, next summer, for example. Okay, so it's like the negation of the possibility. Okay, you make the possibility negative, right? Next we have must and can't. So must, basically, and can't, both of them are modal verbs, as we know. Must and can't express a logical deduction and refer to the present, right? Logical deduction. What do we mean by deduction? Logical deduction. Logical deduction means like a result, conclusions, right? Must, can't, we use them to refer to results, okay? Conclusions, right? Let's see the examples to understand more. For example, we must, okay, we use must to express a positive deduction. So first of all, the difference between must and can't is that the first one is positive, right? Positive deduction, and the second one is negative deduction, to express negative deduction, right? Let's see, for example, the first one. John has been working all day. Let's see, this is, for example, the case, okay? This is the case. John has been working all day. So what happened to a person who is working the whole day, for example, from 8 o'clock to, let's call it midnight, right? So he must, okay, the result of this person, he must be tired, okay? Surely, certainly he will be tired, right? Or he must be tired, right? So this is a positive deduction, right? We use can't to express negative deduction, right? Let's see how. Sue can't be at home. Sue can't be at home. So this is the case as the first exercise, as the first example. Sue can't be at home. Why? I saw her at the bus stop 5 minutes ago. Okay? She can't be at home. I saw her at the bus stop five minutes ago. Maybe she is going to be late, surely. She's not going to be home right now. Okay, she can't be. So this is a kind of negative deduction, okay? A result which is negative, okay, of this sentence, right? And this is a result of this sentence which is positive, right? Let's now we're going to practice like some exercises. Okay, couldn't, wasn't able, must, can't, will be able to, okay, can. So basically the words here, Okay, all the modal verbs here are followed by a verb. Okay, the verb that is followed by the modal verb are always in the base form, in the infinitive. We put the infinitive form of the verb, right? We cannot sign, for example, Phi will be able or wasn't able to find, or wasn't able finds. Okay, it's not grammatical, right? Can't, it's the same for all the sentences, right? So try to do this exercise. At the end of this session, we are going to see the correction, right? So when you finish, please, when you finish as usual, try to go back to workbook and extra exercises, right? We have rewrite the sentences using the words given. Okay, so we have certain sentences, as we see in the previous grammar lesson. I couldn't remember the password. Okay, so for example, I want to log in to my Facebook account, but I couldn't. Okay, in the past, I couldn't remember the password, but we have here able. We have to change something here so that to insert able. How can we make it? Try to think about it and let's do it again, right? Think about it. So surely we have to insert able to. Okay, we'll be able to. Okay. First of all, we have to look at the tense of the sentence. So the tense in the sentence is could. Could is can in the past. So the tense of this sentence is can, or is the past simple. So we have be able to, right? Let's change the be able to with couldn't and try to add the negative form. So basically it will be I, be able to, which will be I wasn't able to remember the password. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So try to study the other sentences and do the same with this kind of sentences, right? When you finish, please, as usual, when you finish, kind of other exercises, we have look at the pictures and write, okay, write what may, might, or could happen using the prompts in the box. Okay, so I'm going to choose one of these phrases and put it in the right picture after looking carefully at the picture, right? And try to what could what may, might, or could happen using to this sentence. For example, let's see the first one. So we have a boy who is having his mobile phone. Let's see which one of these phrases that we can use. Rain this afternoon, no. Buy TV, no. Have accident, I don't think so. Send email, okay, so I think this is the correct one. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, what do you think the boy is doing? Okay, and let's use this. Okay, so he may, he might, he could send an email. Okay, simply, right? Try to do the same with the other pictures. We have picture 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So when you finish, again, okay, when you finish, okay, try to complete exchanges, make, okay, deductions, okay, result using must, can't, and the prompts given, right? So we have some certain prompts that are given here. Okay, they, for example, know where she is. Okay, and we have the question, where is the cat? And we have the children have been playing with Trixie all the morning. Okay, so and you are going to use must, can't. First of all, you have to decide if the sentence is if the deduction in the sentence or if the result in the sentence is positive or negative, right? Then you decide which one is gonna be used, right? Is it must or can't, right? So let's work the first one. We have where is the cat? Okay, we're asking about a cat. So we have the children have been playing with Trixie, okay, all the morning. Okay, so the children were playing with it all the morning. Then we have prompts. They know where is she. So basically from the first look, they know. So the deduction must be positive, right? Must be positive because the children know where is the cat, right? So must. Okay, so we are going to use must. How are we going to do it? So basically we are going to use they must, the verb know in the base form, where is she, right? They must know where is she, okay, or where she is, right? So try to make the same thing with the other examples, right? When you finish, please move on. Next exercise. Okay? Try to choose between A, B, and C, right? Understand carefully, take your time, and work the sentences, right? Last one. Okay, it's a kind of let's call it writing sentences. We have write sentences expressing your opinion. First of all, you are going to express your opinion. Expressing your opinion needs, okay, to insert some kind of phrases, and we know them, okay? In my opinion, in my view, I believe, I think. So these are some phrases we use in order to express opinions, right? About the following, also give a reason to support your opinion. So we are going to state, for example, the phrase of opinion, and you are going to state the reason, okay, to support your opinion in the example. For example, number one, is the gym, okay, let's imagine this is a sentence. Is the gym a good place to exercise? Exercise means to practice sport. I think, okay, so we use one. I think it's good. Okay, so this is your opinion. I think it's good. Because basically means we are expressing the reason, okay, the reason. Because you can work out in any kind of weather, okay? So here, this is the support, okay, the evidence why you think it's good, okay? So this is the support of your opinion. Maybe, for example, I think it's bad. If I say I think it's bad because I can't find enough fresh air, for example, right? Maybe it's my opinion, right? So try to do this, for example, with number two. Is it important to exercise frequently? Means regularly, right? Daily. Are laptops useful? Are laptops useful? Is classical music boring? Okay, try to give your opinion about these sentences.